So let's take a look at what Jen Psaki said yesterday about the president addressing this crisis of the supply chain bill. She said, hey, y'all have only been talking about this for a little while, but we've been working on this for a long time. Listen to this.
He's been working on these issues for months. I mean, I know it's been up in front in the news in the last few weeks, but these are issues the president's been focused on since he took office.
So that begs the question then, Bill, if he's been working so diligently on this, why are things getting worse and not better?
It's a fair question. We'll see how she addresses it at the briefing coming up a bit later this hour, John. I think a couple things are at play here. One is the consumer, what Madison was reporting on. It's obvious when you're paying more for food and gasoline. I mean, it's obvious when your money goes a lot less further than it did before. If you got a raise in your job, well, that raise is now being eaten up by inflation every day.
The GOP treats politics like a ping pong tournament. Like, boop, your side, boop, my side, boop, your side. Everything's super simple, and that's why everybody else is so dumb, because we complicate things with facts and scientific reasoning and, you know, all that useless nonsense that's never done anybody any type of good. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Jackson White, co-founder and chief of content at Politiscope, and thank you for tuning in today, once again, to TYT. Now, let me explain a little bit about what I meant by that. Now, these people, again, act as if everything was just fantastic in the year of 2020, you know, when Donald Trump was in office. Everything was so great. You know, we weren't in the middle of a pandemic. Hundreds of thousands of people weren't dying and still dying. You know, none of that happened under a Republican administration. Oh, but it just wasn't any of their faults. It was everyone else's fault. And then, you know, the 2008 crash, that had nothing to do with George Bush and the Republicans. You know, and again, as I pointed out all the time, that the real problem is corporate money within the political process that gets the elites and the upper echelons of the society what they want every single time, more so than not, and everybody else just gets thrown a bone every once in a while. The Republican voters, obviously, they want the same things that everybody else does: good education, access to good water, good food, what have you. However, they've just fallen so deeply into the trap of this ping pong tournament type of thinking with politics. I mean, the notion that the Republican Party is better for the working man and woman than the Democratic Party is hilarious. And I'm not a Democrat. I'm an independent. I'm a registered independent. I'm a policy guy. I don't really care too much about those lines. But again, the notion that they're better is hilarious, because all they do is talk about, oh, the Democrats, they want to spend money. They want to spend money on things, and they want to have agencies that are responsible for taking care of the environment. We don't need any of that. Just leave it to nature, and AKA, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want any part of it. Just let someone else handle it, which is the opposite of personal responsibility. Because nobody is an island, and none of us live on an island. There's no such thing as a society without community. There's no such thing as being 100% self-made and self-sufficient. We can do nothing without one another. Which is why, again, it's hilarious to think, I mean, what, in 2024, again, Trump's probably going to be the person who runs. If not, you'll have, what, Ron DeSantis, Mike Pence, you know, Ted Cruz, Marco Rubio. I mean, what are these guys going to do about any of the issues except just shrink the government even more so that there's no agencies that, like, handle anything whatsoever? And then after that, what you want to do is you want to cut taxes for people who have, like, all the money already, because that's just what we have to do. And everyone else, you have to figure out life because they've figured it out. They've earned their spots. But you, no. Everything's your own fault. But that's how it goes. And that's why we all gotta stay involved, not just at the polls, but in our communities. It really, really is important, because this way of thinking has already been dominating our political and socioeconomic structure within this country. And it will continue to do so with a vengeance if we don't step up.